What's going on, everybody? Dennis Sharp back with Madden NFL 19. We are going to continue with the NFL regular season. We are in week number 4. So, as you take a look at the league schedule, we take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the Kansas City Chiefs take on the Denver Broncos, and the Patriots, they take on the Miami Dolphins, who are 0-3 now. We're gonna take a look at the standings for everybody. So as you take a look at the standings right now, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams are undefeated at this point. Only 2 teams have a tie, and that's the Broncos and the Seahawks. And only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are 0-3 right now. So we're gonna see if they can bounce back. But I don't think Miami's gonna bounce back, because you know they're 0-3. They're about to become 0-4 after they lose to the Patriots. But anyway, let's get on. We're in Jacksonville. Our team has been doing good so far. And remember in the last episode, Wesley Wilkins has his first ever interception. He got the interception when Taylor was going for a screen. He was falling right near the running back. He threw it, and then Wilkins picked it off and he took it back. I was so surprised, because I said he needed an interception for the first time in his career, because he has never gotten an interception, but now he has it. I've gotten so many wide receivers involved, because right after we get off to a big lead in the second half, I will put my backup QB in. Anderson has 4 touchdowns. He's doing good too. Zion Williamson hasn't got a touchdown yet. I don't know why.
It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With that, let's get on up to Jacksonville. Standing by for the call, it's our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. All right, Coach.
TIAA Bank Field.
To the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the New York Jets. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon.
Jordan Sharp has done so well.
They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some
good job by Jacksonville to avoid a 0-3 start, because you know they'll be 0-4 if they win against us.
To the start to this season, obviously a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Ball is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing.
So we begin week number 4 of the NFL season.
Returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their quarterback from Central Florida. It's Blake Bortles.
He hasn't thrown no interceptions. Okay, Blake Bortles.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
There's Leonard Fournette, 1,000-yard rusher from a year ago. And he'll wind up
good
with
tackle.
about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week: 21 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again.
Good tackle, you guys. But that's a first down for them.
Right at the 40-yard line. Bortles to Cole for the
Lions are 0-3 now. So they better get a win over the Cowboys or they're going to be 0-4.
Keeps the sticks moving.
They go play action here on first
Good
down.
tackle, bro. You got to pop them.
Westbrook over the middle. A 14-yard first down pickup for the
The
Jaguars.
Falcons lost to New Orleans Saints in week number 3. They need to beat the Bengals in week 4.
Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon.
Good tackle.
This one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now the offensive unit now for the Jaguars.
Let's take a look at tight end Austin Seferian-Jenkins, or ASJ as his friends and all announcers like to call him, because of the
Yeah, we need to watch him now.
Tight end drafted in 2014, but production was really lacking until 2017 with the New York Jets.
Come on, baby. Jags, look at our defense, because you know they're going to be popping you in this game. We have Wilkins, Montgomery, and Z.J. Williams. Wilkins got his first interception last game. Williams, Goss, Wesley Montgomery. They've also got some interceptions. Same as Rogers Camardi, Adams, Stoudemire, and Harris. Well, I don't think Stoudemire got an interception yet. But he'll get one. He'll get one soon enough.
I was in diapers. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down.
I told you not to do that.
Now loose football. The ball comes out and it's scooped up by the Jets.
How you do not know that rule? Y'all keep thinking y'all had a possession, but when the defender comes over there and pop you, you lose the football.
There would never be a fumble, from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
That's called helping. That's called helping your teammate.
Talk about it all the time.
That's called helping your teammate out.
Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's a 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team.
Titans are doing pretty well. They're 2-1.
When they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number.
Go, let's go.
Left side. That all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
I'm trying to figure out which buttons I need to use to celebrate while I'm running.
And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Santos out.
Perfect kick. Oh no.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jackson.
I can't believe Buffalo is 2-1.
And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Bucks are now 0-3. They lost to the Steelers. Come on, Falcons. Can you please beat the Bengals? Because I do not want them in the playoffs no more.
To come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that.
And he threw it out of bounds. Wow.
Taste out of their mouth here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. These Jags and Jets, they met in one of the stranger games a season ago, week 4, I believe it was, and got all the way down to 28 seconds remaining in OT before Chandler Catanzaro ended it for the Jets with a 41-yard field goal to win 20.
I told you not to do that.
And the Jets have recovered.
Y'all don't listen at all.
Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well, so now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But downfield in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may
Get off me, sucker.
and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his
Kansas
rhythm.
City's
They had him
undefeated.
in, but somehow he was able
But
to
the
tuck it
Rams'
away
undefeated
and get away
streak came
for
to
a
an
game.
end because they lost to the Minnesota Vikings in that Thursday game.
Around they go with the running back. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little game there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be.
Around for it again. Left wide open.
They want to see it.
And it's a touchdown for the Jets. How about that? Their quarterback.
Wiping the dirt off me.
3-yard run. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off, too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a
Let's
runner.
go.
But even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for.
14-0 lead in the first.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette.
Good tackle.
Yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
That just said Leonard Fournette, 0 fumbles this season. Well, he about to have one. Oh, he was about to have one, too.
Worked out well. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. And just a net of 31 here.
He didn't even do anything on the juke. Come on, Green Bay. How y'all keep letting Buffalo do y'all like this?
Throwing on 1st down.
Buffalo don't even have nobody. Oh, let's go, Baker! Let's go, Baker! Take it all the way!
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. It's the fullback.
Suiting up for prom, huh? Ha ha!
And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can
If
do.
we still hang on to this lead
Well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
in the second half, then I'm going to put my backup QB in.
Makes the score 21 to zip. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Then I
Maybe anticipating a blitz and
bring
the
it
jump.
on down, then I flip. 100 miles per hour in my whip.
And they jump.
Watch what I flip.
Backs him up
Why do I
first and
flip?
15.
Flip. After rush.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Oh, good defense, Adams.
Jamal Adams, their #1 pick a year ago, there on the coverage.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles.
Good sack, and he fumbled.
It's loose. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying
He
to
have great
execute
field
what they're
position to
supposed do on
score.
offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, Sharp going for the deep ball.
Perfect.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there.
Yeah,
with touchdown
yes, sir.
number 7 on the year.
Dance
And
with
the
him.
Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
Get hyped with him.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well.
Another 28-0 lead in the first quarter. How many times do we got to do that?
And it worked really well for them.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. As we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And with a marker down, he's up just
It's on Jacksonville. I already know.
They're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call.
Block in the back. Return team.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Throwing on 1st down is Bortles.
He got it back immediately.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's
I
that moment
thought
like
he
when you
cuffed
realize
it
the
up.
ball is loose?
But Jenkins got right there and he got it.
To the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game.
Get him.
Coming and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 13 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You already know we're going to stop him.
And a mile to go for a 1st down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker. Because the tendency
And he caught it. Wow. All of y'all were down there too.
Run the football. That changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield. They picked up excellent yardage there to bring up a 3rd down.
Bortles now on 1st down. A throw left to his receiver,
I tried to pop him.
Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
Now what in the world just happened there? Cause like he literally just took off and then where was Sean Harris at?
And you do have, you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half.
He's a good cornerback. I'm just saying, you can't just keep letting people go past you like that.
We'll see as we go along.
Darius Stewart now on the return.
Go, Stewart. You better go. You better go, Stewart. You better go. Spit on him. He stepped out.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Looking deep.
Easy.
And it's his home.
Easy.
He pulled it in one-handed. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Santos now to add the PAT. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. 1 play, long touchdown pass into the end zone.
We are back, guys. 35-7.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
Good thing I didn't have any distractions. Let's go, he fumbled! Get out of here! Y'all ain't getting no possession.
Careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year.
I should have threw it to Williams King. Oh, get off me. I'm tucking it. Tucking and running.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and then it'll be second down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw on second down.
Yes, sir, Levine. What? Oh, my gosh. Jeez. How in the world the defender tipped that pass?
Last year, the Jets averaged exactly 4 yards per rush, and that's what they need here, 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down.
That sounds like our bell, but I'm going to run in the middle. Run in the middle.
And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Their mobile quarterback scampering home from 19 yards out. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves,
let's go.
To allow him to run the football. I think you'd rather take your chances with him.
And right when we start the second half, I'm putting my backup QB in to give him some time in.
And a route is on here in this first half.
So for the rest of the season, if my starting quarterback do good, then my backup quarterback's gonna come in. If he doesn't do good, he has to stay in.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency.
Get him.
Loses it.
Wait, how did he lose it and he didn't even pop him the right way? This is unbelievable. How did he fumble the ball and he didn't even get popped the right way?
Geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
Yeah, good job for getting down, because I need the QB to get in there.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen,
let's go.
And it's a touchdown for the Jets. It's their quarterback.
What am I doing? What is this? Look like I'm smacking something or something. I think I'm smacking something.
This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for it. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 20.
No, not bad at all. Not bad, not bad. So as we take a look at some highlights from the other games, Philadelphia is up 7-0 on Tennessee.
In the National Football League, they've got to be better at it on this one.
Don't you think that
Good tackle.
gets together for the first time? I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season. Ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Throw left side complete. That's Lee. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
See, now they're going to keep going, because the 2 minutes are done.
Bortles now on first down. And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. On first and 10, here's Bortles. Looking left side, and he's got him in.
What is going on?
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. So from the 36,
Priority alert.
first and 10.
New England scoring. They kicked the field goal against Miami.
On first down, Bortles. Caught, Safarian-Jenkins.
My
Nice
goodness.
play. And he's
I
gonna
keep
get
missing the hit.
inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're dynamic.
And he loses the
He
football.
fumbled again. Wilkins.
Jets, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. And New York set to take
I
the
know
field.
y'all
And the
afraid of these hard
Saints
hits.
played offensively, they've got
Miami
the lead.
only
A whole lot
scoring
of
3
time
on New
left.
England.
Charles.
That still ain't good. Tucking it.
That can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Back to throw. Sharp.
Ah, he tipped it.
Throw incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
Miles Jack can just flat out cover. Doesn't matter who's out there, and he can do it really well in man. How about what he just did there in zone? The eyes in the right place, saw where the ball was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
Going for his running back, and he's got him complete. And out across midfield, down to the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. The final shot before break. Sharp. He's going to look deep down the field.
And he caught it.
Caught. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson as time expires in the first half. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one.
And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered defensively. A disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works.
We at halftime with a 56-7 lead.
I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because remember it's a spot foul.
In the second half, backup QB, get ready.
That little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. A lot to get to here this final day of September. So let's get started. We'll start in Foxborough with an AFC East matchup, as it's Miami visiting New England. And it's the Patriots with the lead in that one. James White, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. From there, we're off to Tennessee. The Titans at home in Nashville. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz has thrown a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin. To see what's happening with the
Dang.
And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Aaron Rodgers has thrown a touchdown pass. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Before we kick off, I'm putting my backup QB in. Because, you know, I already said, in the second half, the backup QB is going to get in.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a
come on, Titans.
To the 25-yard line. And now
Big Blue.
They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments.
Perfect.
Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. He got 29 yards that time. And they'll go on the ground. Oh, spinning away. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They run a draw here.
Good run.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, now he pulls him over. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Bulldozer.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there. At a
Tampa Bay, y'all are 0-3 and you're down against the Bears.
As he rolled out to his right, he kept one eye downfield and one eye on what was in front of him, and he ended up picking up some pretty good yardage.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
What in the world is this?
The wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Perfect.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. As his guys are in for 6. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
He fumbled! Oh my goodness. I literally pressed square and he fumbled.
And that one is his 2nd fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in?
Let's go.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have him, you use him because he's
the best 2 quarterbacks on this team. Like, I'm not putting Sam Darnold in, so I'm gonna have to keep the backup QB in.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here's Bortles to throw. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Lucky.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule. Where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy's sideline. And
wow, they're down 63 now.
Completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Bortles to throw once more. That's complete.
Lucky.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. Now a play take.
No, what are you doing?
And down he goes. Pressure.
Wes Montgomery.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They get it to him running left. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And a big turn.
You're not running to the outside, young blood. You not us. You're not Jordan Sharp. We are the only team that get the run on the outside.
They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run.
Go, Anderson. Go.
Traffic, and now he's free. 20, 10, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 89 yards. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on.
70-point game. You gotta be kidding me.
Second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that.
They better put their backup in, because if they continue struggling like this, they're never going to score again.
Take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone.
Then don't run to the outside, because you know we're going to pop it in.
Because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Now Bortles throwing on second down.
Nope. See, he too scared.
Incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And
The Colts are up 21-0 on Houston.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah,
Why would you kick it all the way back there?
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. The 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed.
Got 2 of them leaning.
Finding room inside the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball.
Come on, baby. You got to block.
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back to throw.
Ooh, over.
He's gonna go up top for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught.
Move over, bruh. I'm trying to. You gotta move.
With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. So another score there, and often you talk about
77.
Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep.
77-point lead.
They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that.
3 straight coaches have threw their playbook to the ground.
Here in the 4th quarter. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
I told you not to do that no more.
He lost the football, and the Jets have recovered.
We're gonna get 100 points again.
You can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And they'll go with the ground attack here.
Where you at?
Just not fair, and now room to run.
That is fair.
Touchdown, Jets.
They can't stop him.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Jets. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point.
Denver, get ready, because you're next to get demolished. We already demolished 4 teams: the Lions, the Dolphins, the Browns, and now the Jags. Finna get demolished.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
We should have done this in the last season we had. We should have done this in the last season.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word and I just kept using it.
Bortles now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Bortles. This is Yeldon on the dump off.
And you gonna sit there and still try to give it to him?
Up by the Jets. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth.
This dude is still having fumble problems. Why would you give it to the person who still have fumble problems? That makes no sense.
But being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's incomplete. I knew it.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Fourth quarter.
Now we finna put back our starting QB in.
You've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 yards is the pickup.
Let's go. We about to get this W so easy heading back home.
All day long, no matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense.
Let's go. Take it all the way. Juke move. What? He got stopped. Oh my gosh. Jeez. He got stopped at the 1. No, he needed that touchdown.
EA Sports after this. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Come on, let's go. One.
Run it.
Run for it on 1st and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Oh my goodness, what is that? What is that? Jeez.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to.
Like, what was that celebration? What type of a celebration is that?
Thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively.
98-7.
Right?
And
like,
the ability to get better.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Santos out.
Fans, you might as well just head to the stand, head to y'all parking lot, because this game is done.
Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
And they're going against the Chiefs, which they don't want to go against.
It's out, and the Jets have recovered.
I'm tired of this dude running. I'm tired of you running. So just stop.
So after that sequence, if we're watching
Just
both
stop.
teams' defenses, didn't it feel like a revolving door? One's on, they think they're off for a while. The other has to come on, they think they're on for a while.
Like, I'm literally getting tired of this dude running.
Just kept turning the ball over.
Like, no cap. Just quit running. You didn't stop us in the beginning, so why are you trying to do it now?
But this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Looking to throw.
Screw this. Finna run it.
Being chased out left. Oh, good move with the 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Looking to throw. Sharp.
Left side wide open.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Another 100-point performance.
And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over.
Priority alert. Buffalo scoring on Green Bay. They're still down. They're down a lot of points.
Obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
forward. Take a great look at that scoreboard.
They better go fast now. And they're not going fast. Well, it's over in New England. The Patriots are going to go to 3-1 on their season, and Miami is going to stay with no wins with a 0-4 record. I told you not to do that no more.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about.
The Lions are about to beat the Cowboys if the Cowboys don't score 2 touchdowns.
That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now, what was the flag about? Like, oh, let's go. Send him back. Send him back.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, it's Bortles.
Pick. Wilson Pickett. Game done.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
You know what? I'm not even gonna do another play. I'm just gonna kneel. I'm just gonna kneel this time. Well, guys, that is game over now. It's game over. We are going to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're going to win by a big margin, winning 105 to only 7. 105-7, the final score.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. they think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
11 turnovers.
So for the Jets, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching.
Wow. The second game we've had 105 points. So now we're 4-0. It's in the next week. So now we take on the Broncos, who are 1-2-1. So I think they lost to the KC Chiefs. Let me check to see. And they did lose to the Chiefs. But the Dolphins are 0-4. They taking on the Bengals. Did the Niners win they match up? No, they didn't. The Chargers beat them. So some teams are 2-2 right now. Some are 4-0. Let's check out the standings. Alright, so the standings are Cowboys, Chiefs, Saints, and Jets are 4-0. Packers, Steelers, Bengals, Patriots, Rams, Cardinals, and Eagles are 3-1. Niners, Vikings, Raiders, Titans, Bears, Falcons, Chargers, Bills, Colts, and Giants are 2-2. Broncos are 1-2-1. Panthers are 1-2. Browns, Jags, and Texans are 1-3. Seattle is 0-3-1 now. They have lost 3 in a row. And Lions, Bucks, Dolphins, Ravens are 0-4, and Redskins are 0-3 still. So guys, if you're ready for the next episode, hit that like button, make it splash on that like button.